What's up? What's up? What's up? I guess part four. I guess. But anyways, response to Ramen Gaijin's how to being human in Japan. So basically, what I'm saying is, you know, being human in Japan, you have to really understand that a lot of people say Japanese people are racist, but who are these people that's saying that? You know, you look on YouTube and it's just these white guys and these white girls and people that probably ain't never even been in Japan and just jumping on the bandwagon. You know, if you really sit down and you really talk to a lot of these Japanese people, it's not that they don't like black people, it's just the fact that maybe they just don't like foreigners, and they probably don't like foreigners because what happened in World War II when in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and hey, you know what, you know, why blame them? You know, and you know that's a whole different story and stuff, you know. But once you sit down and you start talking to them and stuff, you know, they just break down. They real cool people, and especially when you start learning some history and learning what the Japanese people look like in Okinawa and up in Hokkaido and the different things that like the first samurai, I forget his name, and the black gods that they worship, you know, and even Buddha. I mean, he got nappy hair, you know what I'm saying? And no matter how they change the nose or the lips, they never changed that hair, you know. So, and that's definitely a characteristic of black people and stuff. So, being out here, being human and stuff, was a very good topic. The way the way RG said that, because really, the only problems that you really have is the problems that's in your head, or the problems that you will let affect you by dealing with any white people who may have these racist problems, or Japanese people, or even, I mean, you even got black people out here that keep that stuff up, and instead of letting you move forward, they'll use it, and you just don't go anywhere and stuff like that, you know. And you know, I got a couple of examples, but I'm not going to say those. But being human in Japan, it's really interesting. But see, there's another thing too about it, about being out here, is that everyone's always focused in one direction, you know, and they focus on one thing, finding a job or getting this and that. But if you really look around Japan and really start seeing what's going on, there's so much to do. You know, Gerald, he came out here, you know, maybe he was teaching English, and you know, he's just, hey, now he's doing Inca, you know, he's with the finest women. I know he with the finest women, eating fine food all up in Japanese people's homes, and ain't no telling what government officials he knows and where he going and all of this stuff, you know. And it might be because he has Japanese in him, and it could be, you know. But Japanese people love their own, you know. And just because he's dark skinned don't mean they're gonna hate him, because Japanese people get dark in the sun in the wintertime. I mean, in the summertime, and they turn white in the winter. In the winter. So, you know, they go back and forth. You know, they go back and forth. You know, now sometimes you got these people that only want to stay white, but you know, you in Japan, you know, it's just the land of the rising sun, and it's hot here, and it doesn't make any sense to be part of a land and say, well, I'm in Japan, and we're in the land of the rising sun, but when the sun's out, everyone's hiding, you know, and go to the beach and everyone's up under umbrellas and things like that, and the whole thing, like these girls walk around with these shorts with these stockings on and stuff, you know. But what is that for? Those black stockings provide protection for them, so that they don't end up getting, you know, whatever cancers or whatever sicknesses and whatever that comes with it. Because like I said in my other video, I love the sun. Some of my Japanese friends, we were standing at the corner, they were standing in the shade, and I was in the sun, and they were like, why you standing in the sun? I'm like, why you standing in the shade? Well, it's cool over here. I said, well, it's cool where I'm at too. And they said, well, it's hot over there. I said, well, it's freezing where you at. And they say, huh? I said, oh, my skin is hot. I said, well, mine isn't, you know. And I said, come and touch it. And they touched my skin. It was real cool. And they were like shocked. Oh my God, you're not hot. We thought you was behind us. And I'm like, no, no. I said, I love the sun. That's why I'm in the sun. Don't bother me, you know. And then I touched their arms, and it was like, I'm telling you, it was hot. Like it was about to start fire. I'm telling you, you guys need to go out there and feel some people in the sun with got white skin. And then feel your own skin. It's a mad crazy difference. And they're like, wow, we can't believe that. I never knew that and stuff like that, you know. And so when everybody's out in the sun, what are they doing? They're wearing black, you know. But they're not saying, well, I hate these black clothes, you know. But then we come already, like, you know, Ice Cube said in one of his his songs, you know, we were built for success. We came equipped with everything that we need, you know. So, you know, so when you come out here and you talk to Japanese people, a lot of the Japanese people know a lot of history, you know, and these older guys, they know, they're not stupid, and, you know, white people can say whatever they want, and you can believe whatever you want, but until you actually go talk to them, until you go to the source, then you will not understand, or you won't know, and the longer you wait, just the more opportunities are going to go by. So being human in Japan, it's really different here because, like I said, for black people anyway, and for anyone, you know, you don't have your own cops you got to deal with back in your hometowns. You don't have your crazy neighbors that you have to deal with. A lot of things you don't have to deal with. You know, in Japan, you don't see brothers or white people standing on the corner selling drugs or, you know, doing that. The kids might hang out in front of Lawson's and stuff, you know, because there's nothing to do. But I mean, all that stuff that's going on in the States, and you don't really see that stuff, you know. And but not to say people don't stress. People do stress out here, and a lot of things do go on that, you know, that you're like, whoa, once you understand what's going on and stuff. But it's really interesting, though. But like I said, like the example, like he wanted to say black in Japan, right? Well, the example I gave for being in the sun is a perfect example of being black in Japan, you know. Hey, I can go to the beach. Me and my homies, we go to the beach, you know, and the sun be blasting hot. And, you know, of course, I'm going to feel the heat. Of course, we're going to feel that. But my skin isn't hot, so I just drink water, you know, to keep my body cool and stuff like that. But being black in Japan, you know, if you really want to talk about it, it's then I'm in Japan, and it's not my country, but it's the land of the sun. And because I came equipped, then I love it. I could be in the sun. That's what it. That's a good point or topic about being black in Japan. The benefits of it is that I'm able to go outside and enjoy what I'm doing and being in the sun, and don't have to worry about suntan lotion, spending money to protect myself from the sun, which gives life to everyone. So specifics of being black in Japan is I can enjoy the sun, and the sun is not my enemy. So that's one benefit of being black in Japan. But and there's a lot, you know, of things that you can do and that only benefits you being black, you know. There's a lot. I'm not even, you know, my page and stuff, I talk about those things, you know, and they're specifically, I wouldn't say they're specifically dealing with us, but those are things that we can do. And there's, you know, I should think about some things that are black, you know, like specifically, like you might walking down the street, some kids will come up to you and go, wow, do you really taste like chocolate, or do you taste like chocolate? It's something they be saying, and like, huh? You know, and it's funny and it's cute, you know, and you'll look at them and go, yeah, you know, you make any jokes, you know, they know you're not going to taste like chocolate, but, you know, they'll laugh, you know, and that's specifically about being black in Japan. Okay, but I got to do some stuff. I'll get back at you later. Peace.